64-year-old software engineer is suing Google, claiming the hip tech giant wouldn't hire him because of his age. Could he have a case? Attorney Richard Friedman says that Google should be worried about this one. Misty Maris disagrees. So why do you think the company should be worried?
Neil, the company should be worried because the average employee of Google is about 29 years old. And throughout the country...
Is that right?
29 years old.
Wow.
And throughout the country, there are tech employees. The average employee is 43 years old, including software engineers. And the plaintiff here was a software engineer. He applied. He had a perfunctory telephone call, and that was the end of the process. And there's a pattern here. Google has been sued before by a senior employee, and they settled ultimately after class action status was awarded in that other case, and they defeated a motion for summary judgment.
All right.
So there's a problem.
There's a problem. So that I can just Google age discrimination.
Sure, but you know what? There's so much more to this, Neil, than what we're talking about here. And that's because this is a failure to hire case. So this plaintiff has to prove that I was the most qualified applicant. Right now, what he's saying is basically, by virtue of the fact that I'm a 60-year-old man and I didn't receive this job, it's age discrimination. That's
Do we
not
know
enough.
who ultimately got the job?
We don't know, but that's not true, actually, because, well, if this goes forward at all, there's going to be discovery. And the plaintiff is going to get all the records of people who applied who were 40 and older, who applied and were hired and who applied and got rejected. And they're going to get also
the records. So you're looking for a pattern. If you're handling that case, you're looking for a pattern.
That's
because this is this is a class action. And so if they can establish a pattern here, then he'll be able to represent all the
You don't buy that?
No, I don't, because you know what? You have to show pretext.
If you were 10 years older, you might. Right?
Maybe right. That's true. But you have to show pretext. You have to show that there's some animus towards age discrimination. That's what's required. And in a failure to hire case, the courts are less likely to say, we have a better judgment than you, Google, as to who would make a better candidate for this position. Not to mention, so he submitted an application. The argument is he had a perfunctory phone call. He was interviewed. Did the application have anything on it that would have alerted them or showed them what his age was?
We'll see. Real quick, make a quick point.
Neil, this guy has been in the business for 35 years. He's very well credentialed. The numbers won't lie. The numbers won't lie.
It doesn't matter if somebody else is equally qualified.
Look at the time.